Guruvayoorappan Grace. My wife was shouting at me, "Why don't you go out in the evening after office hours to do some part time work and earn some extra money? We have a daughter to marry off, and she is already 23. I told her, "Dear, I have to chant Vishnu Sahasranamam in the evenings and teach a number of youngsters who come to learn the chanting of Sahasranamam." She was saying at least charge them 500 rupees per student, like all others are doing. I shut my ears and said, "Krishna, Krishna." That would be sacrilege. Bhagavan Namas have no price, and my Guruvayoorappan will take care of the marriage at the appropriate time. I was taught free when I was a youngster, and I'm not going to charge anyone. Her parting shot was, "How did your mother bring you up like a nincompoop without being worldly wise?" I was praying to the Lord. For a split second, I thought my wife was right. Then, coming back to my original self, "Krishna, the marriage of my daughter is your responsibility, and I want to teach the chanting of Vishnu Sahasranamam to youngsters." On the day of Vishu, 14 April, I also stood in the queue to receive Kainitam. On this day, Lord Guruvayoorappan, it is believed by his bhaktas, gives a coin to all his devotees with his own hands. Vishu marking the beginning of New Year, the temple authorities would place 10,008 coins at the feet of Lord early in the morning, and after 8 a.m. will distribute one coin to each of the devotee. My turn came, and the male Santi dropped a coin in my outstretched hands. I closed my eyes with my forehead touching the coin in acceptance of the kainitam from the Lord himself. I came out of the main temple to have a look at the coin, and suddenly saw it was shining like gold, with the image of Lord Krishna on one side and Guruvayoorappa written on the other side. I was wondering if it was a mistake, for normally everyone got 1 rupee coin. I went inside the temple and told the male Santi, "I have been given a gold coin by mistake." He said, "This is no mistake. The Lord himself has ordained it to be given to you." I had goosebumps as I walked out of the temple. As I was sitting in the bench outside the temple, one man approached me and said, "Sir, my son likes your daughter very much. He has seen her walking around the temple. My being rich and you being an ordinary clerk has put a cloth around my eyes. But today I saw with my own eyes who is rich before Lord Guruvayoorappa." Touching my feet, he said, "If you agree, we will have the marriage in the temple premises itself, and I will take care of all the expenses." I went home on the double to tell my wife and daughter, and then what? Sita Kalyana Vaibhogam. At the marriage, all my students, young, were chanting Vishnu Sahasranamam as the groom tied the Mangal Sutra around my daughter's neck, who was sitting on my lap. This time, even my wife was chanting Narayana, Narayana, with tears running down her face as I watched the happy, smiling face of Lord Guruvayoorappan and the smiling face of my daughter. He takes care of his devotees.